Hello, everyone, and welcome to my podcast. I'm your host, Reese, and today I have a special guest, and that is my lovely sister. Say hello, Sam.
Hello.
How are you?
I am good, thank you.
In a nutshell, we're going to go deeply into this. Okay, Sam, so in a nutshell, what did you think of Comic Con in Birmingham?
Very interesting, very good day. There's a good atmosphere and energy.
Yeah, I'd love to talk about people's costumes. They was pretty amazing, wasn't they?
They were really good.
Did
Some
you?
people were creative.
Yeah, some people were really creative. Especially the Alien versus Predator ones. Those was really good.
And the Star Wars ones as well.
Yeah. Do you remember seeing the Voldemort ones?
Yes, there was one really looked exactly like him.
Yeah.
Very good.
When we was there, Sam was using my personal hotspot, and because it drains your battery so quickly, my phone had died, and so had hers. So it was looking like forever for like these charging ports. And luckily they had those charging boxes, but from Merry Hill they're different because in the shopping centre Merry Hill they've got the charging boxes, but they're free, aren't they?
Yes.
But in the Birmingham NEC that was like £1.50 for 30 minutes.
Yeah.
And in the Merry Hill one, which is like close to us, it's free for 30 minutes. So like we was trying to find this charging box so I could charge my phone to take more photos and call a taxi to get back home because we was going to catch the bus originally, but I decided to catch an Uber twice.
And we were basically in the middle of nowhere as well. There's like no buses or.
But yeah, it was an experience getting there as well. The taxi driver was so rude.
Yes, he was.
Like we asked him to put some music. Well, I asked him to put some music on, didn't I? And he completely ignored me. But it was like 7 o'clock in the morning. Well, it was, wasn't it? It was 7 o'clock. I saw, yeah, wasn't it?
Yes, because I had to get up at 5 o'clock in the morning for you.
Yeah, but like I wanted to get that early because I didn't want to be like loads of people queuing because I expected it to be that everyone was queuing up outside. But it wasn't like that, was it? It was like it was pretty fast moving, and everyone was got in quicker, and it was like that. It was well organised, to be honest, wasn't it?
Yeah, everyone queued up like really quick as well. Like, we queued up and there was no one behind us, and like the second later you turn around, there were loads of people.
Yeah, and we was right at the front, wasn't we?
Yes.
And the highlight of the day was when that gentleman was like, "We're going to remove the barriers now. Don't tread on this black tape that was on the floor." It was like, if you tread on it, then you'll get an electric shock. And I turned to you, didn't I? And I just smirked and I was like, "Yeah, right, he's lying." Of course, I don't think I want to get sued.
I wanted to put my foot on it just to try you.
Yeah, so did I. I didn't want to get kicked out though. So the night before Comic Con, I had no sleep whatsoever. I don't know about you. Like, I stayed up all night. On the morning, I was like, I'm so ready. I just need to get ready, have a shower, wash my hair, brush my teeth, all that kind of stuff. And then as soon as you messaged me on WhatsApp to say I was awake, I was like, that's it, I'm ringing now.
Yeah, when you ordered me a taxi without me knowing, and I had to only paint one nail.
Yeah, one nail red.
Walking around all day with a red nail.
Oh, well, no one really noticed it, they?
No. I just said it was a costume.
Yeah. I don't know about you, but for me, it was a pretty daunting experience at first. My anxiety was getting crazy. I was absolutely terrified. Luckily, I didn't have to catch any buses or any public transport to get to the event, so that was good. But first, entering the event and lining up got the nerves going. So I was experiencing a mixed bunch of emotions, excitement and pure fear. But when I got inside and started to walk around the event, it got better. How did you feel, like queuing up and stuff?
Yeah, queuing up and that, like the amount of people that were there, I was a bit nervous to begin with. But once we were all in there and walking around, it was fine.
Yeah. And like before we'd got there, I took so much medication to like calm my nerves down, because I was thinking like, what happens if I fuck up my first impressions of meeting Asa Butterfield? What happens if he doesn't like me, kind of thing? Even though doesn't really care about that kind of stuff, because he got paid to be there. So that's how I felt. So I wanted to touch up on the costumes a bit more. I've never been so fascinated by people's creativity and the amazing looks of people's costumes. I saw someone in.
Good.
What did you say? Sorry.
I said some people are really good, like very good at designing, and I couldn't do something that good.
Yeah, neither could I. I shared pictures to my mum of other people that had posted it on Instagram. I was like, oh, Emma, our cousin. I was like, maybe she'd do like a really good cosplay. So I think I might ask her to do one next year.
Yeah, we'll definitely go again next year. It was very good.
Yeah, there's an event happening on I think it's the 26th of May in London, and then again at the middle of the year in Manchester, and then at the end of the year in Glasgow. But I apparently heard that there's another Birmingham Comic Con in November.
Yeah.
So I think we might go to the one in November, if you're up to it anyway.
Cool.
So the stormtroopers strutting around the centre was pretty menacing as well. Do you remember when you had your coffee cup and the stormtrooper like put his hand out to grab the cup off you?
Yeah, I gave it to him.
Yeah, and you went to give it him, didn't you? And I was like, as if you went to do that.
And I hanging Spider-Man as well.
Yeah.
While waiting, that was really good. I love that above my bed.
Yeah. I mean, I would as well, to be honest. When I showed my mum the pictures, she was like, "Oh my god, is that someone really hanging?" I was like, "No." She was like, "Oh yeah, it does look like a statue in the end." I was like, "Yeah, you dumbass." Okay, so in what time? About, was it 12:30? It was the Umbrella Academy live stage with Emmy and Tom, wasn't it?
Yes.
We sat in there. It just started, didn't it, when we got in there?
Yes, it did. Yeah, what it was like for them to film, and
yeah, there was a pretty good duo together, wasn't they?
They were, yeah. You can tell that they're very close friends.
I really enjoyed the stage, and I wish I'd got up and asked a question, but I ain't that brave.
I think it was really good how they got people out the audience to line up if they wanted to ask a question.
Yeah.
Because it involved the audience as well.
Yeah. But both of them were signing autographs as well. But the autograph prices was expensive. Well, I wouldn't say expensive, but that was expensive for someone like me. It was Asa Butterfield's autograph was £30. Plus I paid an extra £48 to have my photo taken with him. And then for the other people, it was like £25 for an autograph, then an extra £15 for a selfie. I don't know how the price is for the other ones, because the person sitting next to Asa, I think his name was Alex, who was in Merlin.
He was in Merlin, wasn't he? I think he was £15.
For a selfie was £15, and I think the autograph was £25. They had, was it two cast of Game of Thrones? Tom was also a Game of Thrones cast member.
There as well, from Supernatural.
Who? Felicia Day?
Yeah.
Yeah, she was there.
Yeah, she looked nice.
Yeah, well, I was waiting for Asa in the queue. I was looking over at all the other guests, and like her reddish hair like gleamed. So I wish we'd met her. I wish we was able to meet everyone. Next time I'm bringing a lot of money, and I am going to see every single one of them and have a conversation with them all. So after the live stage of Umbrella Academy, it was finally time to see Asa in his Sex Education live stage. We sat at the front, didn't we? We sat on the front left.
Yes, we did.
I aimed to get in the middle row so we could see the stage better, but everyone rushed there before us, didn't they?
Yeah.
I was like, but not to worry, I had my conversation with Asa prior to the live stage. One thing I wanted to mention is a question from a fan which got me all excited. I turned to you, didn't I, and I was like, oh my God, he's in this house. And the question that the fan asked was what Hogwarts house he was in, and he mentioned Ravenclaw, didn't he?
Yeah.
And I took a test. You know, you could take the tests on Pottermore, which is the website for like die-hard Harry Potter fans. He mentioned, like he says, he mentioned that it was in Ravenclaw, and I turned around to you and was like, "Oh my God, he's in that house." I was super excited about that. Let's talk about the highlight of the day, and that was actually meeting Asa Butterfield and his mom. At first, I thought it was his manager, but finding out from other people it was his mom and looking on the internet, her resemblance as well looks like him, and I didn't realise because I'm stupid. It was a really good experience.
Yeah, like you were talking to Asa and I was like getting along with his mom mainly, and she's really nice. I think it's like a mom thing. Like spoke to his mom more than I actually spoke to him.
I talked to him about Twice, the K-pop band. I asked him if he listens to them, and he said he doesn't, but he said he knows of them. He said his roommate listens to K-pop, so his roommate's a legend. I asked him about Spellbreak, a new game that is coming out and is in the alpha stages at the moment. I offered to give him a game code because he tweeted out on Twitter that he wanted to play the game. But he said he's already got it, and he said I should play the game. I don't know if he said this, but you told me he said this, didn't you? He said that he told me to go find him in game.
Yeah, and play with him because he hasn't got that many players. He said.
I didn't hear him say that. When did he say that? Was I talking to his mom or something?
I'm not sure. I think you were there definitely because he said it to you.
I don't know. I just couldn't comprehend what was going on. I was that nervous meeting him. Like, he's not a scary person to me. He's absolutely lovely, but I was shitting myself. I was scared. You don't understand how scared I was. But yeah, I didn't hear him mention that to me, and I wish I'd heard it so I could say, "Oh, how can I find you in games?" Or can go and play with him, because I played Spellbreak today actually, and it was a very very good game, and I can't wait to play more of it. I can't wait for it to come out and no bugs or anything. Obviously, in alpha stages, a game's got loads of bugs. Another thing which absolutely blew my mind was when I mentioned that I'm a K-pop blogger and also a mental health blogger. And his mum says, I like reading things about mental health. What's your blog called? So I wrote it down for her, didn't I?
Yeah.
And obviously I've got a picture of him signed. I met Asa 3 times in one day, which is great. Obviously the autograph booth, then the photo booth, and then obviously the main stage. So overall, what did you think of Asa?
I think he's a very nice person, yeah, confident. His fans were really excited. Like the 2 girls in front of us, I think one of them cried eventually.
Yeah, she did. I remember that. That though both was K-pop fans as well, which I was able to talk to him about it.
I'm not very knowledgeable on that. Yeah.
No, but was listening to it in the taxi, wasn't me? I was showing you some songs.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was pretty much the experience with meeting Asa. That was pretty much what happened in the day. We went and looked around the stores, didn't we? And the stores were overpriced, I think, personally.
There was some good offers there. Yeah, the stores, you couldn't really buy anything because after a certain time, you couldn't even see what was there because there was that many people around the store.
I watched some videos on YouTube of people's vlogs and stuff, and I think it was after 5 o'clock, it started to die down. Everyone started to go, so it was quieter. So I wish we'd stayed a bit longer, but you had to go out, didn't you? So we had to go home early, and plus our phones were dead as well, so that's why we had to leave.
I hadn't sat down that day because I'd been up at 5, and we went to the Comic Con, and then I went straight out afterwards. And I think I got home about 1 o'clock in the morning.
Wow, I was asleep then because I was knackered as well. My feet was killing me.
My feet were hurting after a while.
Overall, the event was a great experience for me. It was our first time, and now we're roped into attending the event again next year or in November again. Or I might even go to the London one because the London one's in May. Save up your money, Sam. I was like, this is going to be our first of many. For me personally, I think the event was well organised. Was a bit busy, but that's to be expected. Prices of stores are extortionate, so hopefully in the future they can decrease the prices maybe. But other than that, I had such an amazing day, and now I could die happy.
Well, yeah, I thought it was a really nice day. Like the hosts were very energetic and nice and welcoming. And the stuff that you could buy was quite interesting.
What you bought a Stitch keyring, wasn't it?
A stitch keyring, yeah.
That's everything for today's episode. I hope everyone's enjoyed listening. Don't forget to subscribe on Apple Podcasts, to follow on Spotify, to also star on Anchor. Also, you can listen to on Google Podcasts, Breaker, and many more. Just visit blog.resmart.co.uk/podcast. You can follow me personally on Twitter at Reese_smart. You can also find me on Facebook at It's Resmart. You can also find the podcast Twitter on at Reese_podcast. And Sam, where can we find you if you want to let people know?
Yep, you can find me at Sammy_Smarties.
Once again, thank you very much, everyone, for listening. And thank you so much, Sam, for joining me. And thank you for coming with me. I wouldn't have gone on my own. But yeah, here's to our next adventure at the next Comic Con. Bye, everyone.
Oh, yeah, thank you for having me on, and we'll see you soon. Bye.